Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and go over some basic PvP here. As you can tell, we're at Brindle, and notice we are far away from the castle, stealth out. You want to make sure that you're not too close when you're coming up. Now we're going to head and run on up. We're going to show you setting up Siege. Siege is pretty simple. One person can easily run 3 stone trebuchets. You want to use stone. Fire and ice do 2/3 the damage of a stone trebuchet. So to get into a castle quickly, use stone. And that's not to say you can't set up a fire trebuchet here or there for some counter siege, but in this instance, we're not interested in that. Nobody's home. Alright, so we got Lady Arcadia here. He's going to go ahead and set us up three of them real quick. Notice while he sets up his 3, everybody else is stealth out and watching his back. You got to keep that camera moving around. You don't want to just stare at a wall. Alright, we're looking to keep our eyes open. You never know when somebody's going to come out and try to gank the guy sieging. If they come out, they'll see one dude sieging. They won't see 5 dudes running around. They'll think they can take him one-on-one. You can normally kill them. These guys are going to go ahead and kill these guards as quick as possible so we can get back to stealth. But as you can see, he's got plenty of time to run from one siege to the next. Go ahead and fire those off. Boom, boom, boom. By the time he gets back to the first one, already reloaded. Now notice, even though they're over there fighting those guards, I'm still watching his back. That's important. You don't want to just abandon your guy in the siege. Sometimes you need somebody there. You don't want to just get somebody ganked, especially in a small group. We're only 5 people here right now. Now, if you're trying to quickly get into a castle, everybody can set up 3 siege apiece. And you want to have somebody up front. That's what we're going to show you now real quick. We got Savage up here. He's going to go ahead and set up his siege. As you can tell, you can go ahead and shoot right over the wall. You aim straight down, boom, you can hit right there. Make sure you give people enough room to set up their siege like this. Savage right now, he's going to go for the perfect diamond. With stone trebuchets, if you set them up in a perfect diamond, you can run 4. As you can tell, with 5 people, we already have 9 siege up. It's actually probably more than that. I think one of them counts as part of the sawmill, lumber mill over there. See, we're on 10 there, and we got 1 over there. Hooray, go team. See, now we're gonna look. See, it's got the perfect diamond going. Boom, boom. By the time he's done finished shooting the last one, the first one's already reloading. Very important, if you're not the guy on siege, that you're constantly looking around. Yeah, it's good to check the wall once in a while so you know what's going on and you can update the team. But if you get stuck staring at a wall, one of your guys is going to get ganked, and then you're just all unhappy. So make sure you spread out and give plenty of room for people to set up their siege. You don't want to run up on them and set up too close, because then it stops them from operating forward. Right now, Savage operating 4. I can stand here, watch his back. We still got 4 siege going, and he's protected. For the most part, you want to stay stealth out if you're not on siege. Every now and then, you're going to get up and you're going to run around. It happens. But for the most part, you want to stay stealth out so they don't know how many people are outside. Notice how he sets up way over here and he's still got an angle on the wall. Be sure to spread your siege out along the wall and that you guys are all focusing the same wall. There's no reason why a large group can't get 20. Even here, like I said, we've already hit 10. There's only 4 people sieging. Actually, it's more like 12. 4 people sieging. We've hit like 12. It's pretty good numbers. Considering it's all stone, it comes down relatively quickly. Now if you aim it just right, you can see that I've seen the inside wall health. Now when the wall falls down, you don't just rush in. You make sure everybody's got their siege up, and the people who are moving up get time to move up. If you leave somebody outside, they get ganked, you're down one person. In a 5-man squad, one person's really important. Even in a 24-man squad, you never know. I'm going to stay here right at the hole in the wall. I'm going to wait for Savage to get his stuff up. Notice he's already got the inner wall down at half. That's just for him solo sieging. Everybody is pulled up. You'll see Fairy's out there watching his back. Make sure he's coming. You run inside, you set up siege again. Boom, boom, boom. No reason why you can't get 3 right back up. Alright, but you guys might be asking, well, what if we're sieging the front door? Alright, so we're going to head and pack this up real quick, and we're going to move up front. Give you guys the lowdown on how to set up a multiple siege up front. A lot of times people want to stick 6 people on a battering ram. That is not the way to do it. That is not the fastest way to get into the front door. First thing you got to worry about is these corner guards. You got to kill all the guards. A lot of people like to leave the corner guards alive and they only fight the guards with the front door. It's really fucking setting up your siege. We'll see why in just a minute. So much longer when you're on the 5-man. Even these corner guards way over here have to die. I don't want any guards around because if the enemy shows up and you're busy fighting them and they bait you into some guards and you got guards to deal with, and even though damage has been reduced, guards can still be quite a pain in the ass. Clearly somebody's already fucking in here. They're going to burn their shirt a little bit. It's whatever. Notice we set the ballista up right here. The ballista can be shooting the front door, and then behind that, you set up your battering ram. With 3 people or more on the battering ram, it will come right over on top of that. That allows one of your guys to be on the battering ram and shooting that ballista. Okay, now we got Mr. Garcia over here. He's going to go run back here. He's going to set up a 3-piece ballista. When you're standing here, don't just stand on a ballista block. Standing here fucking is just stupid. If somebody comes up with their procs dead or their bat swarm or even just to gank you with their ambush surprise attack or crystal frag or whatever, blocking will save your life. It's not hard, it doesn't drain your resources. You just stand here, hold block, keep your camera moving, always looking around. You're looking for oils, you're looking for snipers, whatever. So now we got Fairy with 3 on the left and Savage is setting up 3 on the right. So right here with a 5-man group, we've just set up 8 seats to hit the front door, and there's a battering ram. 3 people on the battering ram will keep the battering ram hitting. And each one of them is running 3 ballista, nice and spaced out. That's why we had to kill those corner guys.
You got him now?
Yeah, I got it.
Now, if you're defending the castle at the front door, you need to have all of these oils set up. There should be 2, maybe 3 people up here running them. You can have 5.
Dude, I don't even know. You should have seen me fat because I was upset we lost that siege, dude.
With the,
I don't even know why. Like, we're not even in this campaign.
The 2 on the inside is for when they bust the door open. Now, when you're setting up top, you'll notice we've got a scatter pump, we've got an oil catapult, and we've got a meat bag up here. Alright, they can all hit them outside while they're outside grouping up. When you set up your oils, one guy can run 3 oils, and you set them up like this. 1 facing outward, then 2 facing inward along the wall. Alright, that way if they go to fucking run on the stairs, you can dump the oil, and that'll go ahead and get them outside, and then when they run in, they'll get 2 more dumps on them. Alright, and then of course along the oil
if we can actually get a video.
The oil will snare them, and the scatterpult will it actually puts a debuff on them where all other siege does 10% more damage. So if they get hit with a scatterbolt and come inside, that oil is even more deadly. Now they'll go ahead and turn. All three of those can aim down these stairs and hit them when they go to come in. As soon as that wall falls, everybody needs to turn their siege and aim inside. On this middle platform, you can easily set up a lightning ballista. Lightning ballistas put a small snare on them, and of course, lightning damage. Alright, then when you come over here, you want to jump around to your fire ballista. You do not want to stand on the flag because they're going to shoot siege in, but if you stand at the bottom of these stairs, set it up, then you can turn it towards the door. And then once this is turned towards the door, bada boom, bada bing, that's all she wrote. Now that's not the only siege we need set up though, because what if they run in and they rush these flags, alright? You want to make sure you have lots of siege in the castle. You can have 20, so set it up everywhere. By these mages, I like to put a meat bag. A meat bag's really good, so if they run on that second flag, boom, you've got a meat bag right on it to keep it fresh. Meat bags reduce healing, very important that you're hitting them with meat bags. Alright, now you go over here to this corner. This is a little bit edgy. You can put a cold fire here. Right now I'm going to go ahead and stick a lightning or a fire. Alright, you got to find the spot. There's a spot. There just is. It takes a second. Boom. See how that works? Now I got a ballista over here. I can shoot that at the flag also. So if you got one guy in the meat bag, one guy in the fire ballista, you go ahead and set up another type of ballista right here, or a meat bag. This meat bag is to actually hit them on that flag. Remember, people can purge. And if you let them just purge it off after one blast, then it's not keeping the effect fresh. So you go ahead and meat bag that flag. Put another lightning ballista here, or I like to put a cold fire. Right now I don't have one, so I'm putting lightning. You want to mix up your siege. Alright, now we're going to go over staying on crown. People always say it's really hard to stay on crown. Alright, you'll notice the bar at the top, there's a crown. You keep that in the center, it's generally easy to keep moving with him. Alright, you never know what crown's going to do. You never know which pile he's going to go into. You never know. He's going to lead. That's his job. Alright? So you follow him around. He dodge rolls through some shit. Maybe you need to dodge roll through some shit. You never know. Turn around. Follow him over. He wants to run around the log. You run around the log. Alright? Throw out your heal springs. You cast your AoEs. AoEs are really important when you're Zerg bombing. Alright, when you're running group into group, you want to hit AoEs. If you can hit 3 people with your AoE, you are doing more damage than your wrecking blow or whatever. Alright, it's just the way the math works. 3 people is the magic number. Now if there's only 2 people, go ahead and use your single target. If there's 1 person, definitely use your single target. Alright. And that's basic PvP, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and hope we can all work together real well. Have a good one.